The quiet city of Idaho Falls was shaken to its core when 18-year-old Angie Dodge was found raped and brutally murdered in her apartment. Angie, a recent high school graduate with big dreams and a bright personality, had only recently moved to her first place. Her mother found her body the next morning, stabbed multiple times, her life stolen in a vicious attack. The investigation quickly became one of the most high-profile cases in Idaho's history. Desperate for answers, police zeroed in on 20-year-old Christopher Tapp, a friend of Angie's. Under intense and coercive interrogation, Tapp confessed to the crime, but there was a glaring problem. His confession didn't match the forensic evidence. DNA found at the scene belonged to an unknown male, not Tapp. Still, the confession was enough. In 1998, Christopher Tapp was convicted and sentenced to 30 years to life in prison. He would spend the next 2 decades behind bars for a crime he didn't commit. For years, Angie's mother, Carol Dodge, never stopped seeking the truth. Though she once believed in Tapp's guilt, over time, she began to question the evidence and became one of the leading voices pushing for a reinvestigation of the case. The breakthrough came in 2019, 23 years after Angie's murder, thanks to the emerging field of genetic genealogy. Enter C.C. Moore, a pioneering genetic genealogist working with Parabon Nanolabs. Moore used DNA from the original crime scene, uploaded it to GED Match, a public genealogy database, and began constructing a family tree from the closest matches. Working backward through distant relatives, she identified a man who had never been on investigators' radar, Brian Lee Dripps Sr. Dripps had lived across the street from Angie Dodge in 1996. He was interviewed by police back then, but dismissed as having no connection to the case. Armed with Moore's findings, police obtained a discarded cigarette from Dripps. The DNA matched the semen found at the crime scene. Confronted with the evidence, Dripps confessed. He admitted to raping and killing Angie Dodge alone, vindicating Christopher Tapp, who had been falsely imprisoned for more than 20 years. In 2021, Brian Dripps was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 20 years. Meanwhile, Tapp, finally exonerated in 2019, filed a lawsuit against the city and police department for the years he lost. The murder of Angie Dodge is not just a chilling story of violence. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of coerced confessions and a testament to the power of science, perseverance, and a mother's unrelenting fight for justice. The Angie Dodge case marked a turning point in forensic investigation, illustrating how genetic genealogy can unlock decades-old mysteries and how justice, though delayed, can still be served.